Hi, welcome to the Monica Barber Hour, folks. You're listening to 1480 AM KHQN here on the local dial, and we welcome you wherever you're joining us from. And if you want to join us on the internet, you can do that at monica.utahvalleylive.com. Again, monica.utahvalleylive.com is where you can join us on the internet and send Jay a question, because you're going to want to send him some questions. In studio today, we have Jay Deere of Prudential Real Estate. He is a Real Estate Hall of Famer of real estate agents. He was also in the top 100 of the nation for real estate sales, actually. And
I'm excited to be here. I'm all fired up today.
Yes,
we've got a good program.
He's had a lot of caffeine this morning, so I told him, get fired up. You roll here. When you roll,
I start early. I get up early to get to this stuff.
Yes, we do. So, and another thing too is that Jay's going to be on the program every Tuesday, except for the second Tuesday for a little while. So anyhow, we're going to have Real Estate Tuesday, really. So Jay, welcome back to the program. We had you here a couple of weeks ago, but then now we're going to be having you on.
That's right. We had a great show last time.
Great show last week.
Spectacular.
Yeah, we did. We talked about ugly things and beautiful things.
Well, we talked about, what happened in the market and the whole mess that happened and where we find ourselves now. Yeah. And then today we're going to talk about a really cool one is how do you strategize? How do you get the hot deals in this market? And how do you put yourself in the best position to get them? And we'll talk about them both from the buyer and the seller side. It'll be really
because
cool.
There's two sides.
Oh, yeah.
Two sides of the equation.
Absolutely.
Buyer and seller. Always remember that. Whether you're a seller or a buyer, it's always a different strategy, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm super excited to talk about these things.
Yeah.
Because really in the end, everybody's trying to get these hot deals, right? Mm-hmm. And that's kind of the game of real estate, right?
Only some can do it, though.
That's right. And so how do you get to be that person? How do you get to be the person that gets the hot deal instead of having to deal with somebody else getting it? Because I deal with this all the time. People, they're dying to get these deals, and I hate to say they don't even stand a chance.
Why is that?
We'll talk
Credit
about
and
it.
stuff.
We'll talk about it. Why you want to rush? Why you going right through that?
I'm excited. I got to know.
Jeez, I know. I'm fired up.
Yeah.
I'm going to back you off the caffeine.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
I do mint tea. That gets me going.
Okay. I feel you.
Okay. So so you are a real estate agent for this area, first of all.
That's right.
Okay, for Salt Lake,
Utah County. Actually, I have an office in Utah County and Salt Lake because I like to work both sides.
So tell people where your office is in Utah County first.
Utah County, it's at the Prudential building there in American Fork. Okay. And then the one up in Salt Lake is in Union Park. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right there.
Okay, good. And so anything new, before we get started, anything on the surface that you see, any kind of trends that are taking place right now in Utah County?
Market's hot right now. Good things going on.
But that's always the case, coming off of January into February.
Yeah.
February, March,
it's heating up earlier than it normally is right now. Yeah.
Is it weather?
You feel it. Maybe. That's that could very well be, but it's
people
hot.
Feeling happy?
Yeah, because